So one question all of us go through in everyday life is how to stay away from plastic getting mixed with our food, because we always get to know that nanoparticles get mixed with our food. For example, talking of this PET bottle, water get mixed with nanoparticles from these PET bottles. So how plastic can be stopped from getting dissolved to our food products, and how we can create a barrier for that? And I know you must be having answer for that, because I know you have answer for that.
Dr. Shekhar, because microplastics is a big issue. That leaching of plastic into the material, into the soil, into the field, it's a big issue actually. It's a very relevant question from him, that how to get rid of microplastics which are leaching into our each and every material which you are using in day-to-day life.
So let me explain you, first of all, how these microplastics are generated and how they enter our material streams.
Food chain, yeah.
Okay, food chain or whatever you call that. This happens because we litter plastic. When you litter plastic and you leave it outside, out in the open, untreated, unmanaged, or mismanaged, I should say, what happens is that plastic is, not biodegradable on its own. Over the years, it degrades. It degrades with air, with sunlight, with water, whatever it faces, it slowly degrades. Slowly, it breaks into its smaller polymer chains. These polymer chains is what becomes the microplastics. These polymer chains, when they become very, very small, and they become very small particles, nanoparticles, microparticles, they start entering deep into the ground, into the water chain, which basically, when you are recovering water, when you are, you have plants, you have a plantation, everything. When these particles are mixed with the soil, with water, and when you're recovering that to make materials again, because ultimately all your vegetables, your plantation takes water, takes minerals, right? It enters the stream. When your plastic is going into water bodies, it degrades very slowly. It gets dissolved in water. It gets eaten by the smaller organisms, the fishes, and ultimately when you are eating them, they are becoming food for you. They enter your bloodstream as well. When you leave plastic untreated, that is what creates microplastic. That is when it starts entering your food chain. The point that you're talking about, plastic, plastic in water or plastic in products from the packaging, that does not happen unless you are leaving or you are doing some damage to the packaging.